Original oratory speech titled No More Paper Cuts. After 2 long weeks of waiting for my book to arrive, it finally came. I had no time to waste. A book report was due in 2 days. I opened the package and quickly turned a page when ouch! Paper cuts. My fingers started bleeding and I dropped the book. I decided not to read for the rest of the day. In today's society, technology has changed our lives for the better. It has been incorporated into our daily activities, yet not completely into school. Our students rely on old, outdated textbooks to learn about history, science, and method of mathematics. When a book report is assigned, we order books on Amazon, which takes forever to be shipped, or weighs 20 bucks at a bookstore. We are in the age of technology. Therefore, it is time for our schools to replace textbooks with laptops, ebooks, Kindles, Nooks, or even iPads to provide an efficient and easier way to teach education to our students. It's time to become paperless and avoid paper cuts. To my first point, I'll begin with the underlying problem of having old, outdated textbooks. According to the Baltimore Sun, school administrators are falling behind in replacing textbooks. A superintendent stated that we used to replace books every 5 years. Now we're replacing them on a 7 or 8 year cycle. You see, the idea of a textbook is just for parents to understand that a resource is available for their children to gain knowledge. In a scholastic survey that was commissioned by Bill and Melinda Gates, few teachers believe that traditional textbooks can engage students and prepare them for success. They would prefer digital resources other than textbooks. As an elementary school teacher quotes, "Students are different learners than what they were 10 years ago. Education is what needs to change. Students today can't learn the same way we did back then. Think about it. Students are growing up with technology. Seriously, kids at the age of 5 are being introduced to iPads and are fully engaged. Give our students textbooks and you'll see them struggling to understand the concept or becoming bored of its content. And trust me, the only thing we look for in our big old textbooks are pictures." Now, to my second point, how can we financially cover these technological resources for our students? An example would be the state of California. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger plans to use ebooks for high school students. He stated that it is nonsensical and expensive to look for traditional hardbound books when information is so readily available in electronic form. The plan is to cut into the state's $350 million educational textbook budget to cover the financial needs. We'll consider this a small stepping stone for this transition, since ebooks are not the readers themselves, the readers being Kindles or Nooks, but textbooks as electronic copies. Still, the students need laptops, computers to access them. In the beginning, the expense for these technological resources would be extensive, but in the long run, it would save the schools money, since replacing textbooks are more expensive than getting updates on these technological resources. Another way that we can cover these financial needs is grants, such as the Central New York Community Foundation giving a $16,000 grant to Tully, Valley-Pompey, and Lafayette schools for a program called the Backpack Project. The name of the program implies that instead of carrying heavy textbooks to class, students will carry an 8-ounce ebook reader. Finally, let's focus on the benefits of introducing these technological resources to our schools. Technology creates a way to engage the students into the lesson, giving them videos or quick quizzes that can review them of what they have learned in class. Having laptops available in classrooms enables lessons to be given online, and students can go at their own pace. The teachers would then be able to help students individually, one-on-one, creating an efficient learning environment. Ebooks and ebook readers help students with far less effort. Information given to the students would not be outdated and would become unlimited whenever and wherever they need it. Ebooks can hold multiple documents, as much as 160 textbooks, and as stated before, they are easily updated and can still be used after 8 to 10 years. Ebook readers reduces the waste, transportation, and delivery costs of books that students are required to have and write. The books that are sold on these readers are cheaply priced compared to a regular book. Also, books that have expired in copyright are absolutely free. These ebooks readers not only have access to books, but also to the dictionary, thesaurus, periodic table, academic planner, and other references that students may need. And it conserves the environment, so no trees have to be cut down and our forests will last longer in the future. Sounds pretty good, right? Technology has grown on today's society, and to create an improved educational environment for our students, we need to say sayonara textbooks and hello to the new age of technology. It will help our students have updated information and give them a less heavy book bag. There are ways to enable us to acquire these technologies by using the school's textbook budget or receiving grants. In the long run, it will financially save money for the school. And lastly, the benefits of these technologies outweighs the benefit of a textbook. After the paper cut incident, I finally decided on ordering a Kindle. Although it's expensive at first, I know it'll save me much more money. The list of books that are needed for my English class is ridiculous, and I need a faster way to receive these books so I can finish with book report assignments on time. 2 weeks later, my Kindle arrived, and I quickly turned it on. I purchased my new book for only $3, and guess what? No more paper cuts.